We've all heard the expression, "the devil made me do it," when we are caught doing something we shouldn't be. Whether that be cheating on our partner, causing pain to mass amounts of people, or giving into addiction after months or years of being sober. Why we humans blame our shortcomings on outside forces, I'll never know. Regardless, I want to talk to you about an alleged true story of demonic possession. On December 26, 1973, one of the scariest movies to ever come out was The Exorcist. It claimed national headlines on how it was, at the time, the scariest movie of all time. People actually threw up because of the vomit scene, and they actually fainted. It wasn't a movie about aliens, robots, zombies, and so forth, things commonly seen in make-believe. It was a movie that targeted your faith and spirituality, or possibly lack thereof. The main question that needed to be asked is, do you believe in the devil? Do you believe that the, quote, most evil being in existence has the power to take control of your body and mind and make you do or say things that aren't humanly possible? That's what 14-year-old Brooklyn thought to herself in the early 2000s. Brooklyn wasn't your typical everyday high school student. Although she was a beautiful young woman and looked like she was very, quote, popular amongst the male students, she was extremely religious. She dressed conservatively, even in the summer months, was president of the Catholic Club, and not to speak ill of the dead, was a perfect definition of a straight-A student teacher's pet. She was both vilified by the popular students and absolutely adored and admired by the other religious students and the unpopular ones. She had strict parents, not mean and abusive, just strict about her studies. However, things took a major turn for the worst one October afternoon after she decided to stay late and get some extra credit assignments done for her AP Calculus class. As she was leaving, a trio of popular students were making their way into the gymnasium. Because they were known to cause minor destruction to school property, she followed them and had her disposable camera at the ready. Without warning, the leader of the group, let's call her Jenna, approached Brooklyn from behind.
Well, if it isn't the bride of Jesus Christ, what are you doing here so late at school? Spending time with Mr. Wynn to keep up your straight A's?
No, I'm simply wanting to make sure you don't tag all over school property. The janitor works very hard, and you'll only be making his job harder.
Oh no! You hear that, guys? Brooklyn says we're being very bad kids, and we're gonna tag all over the walls. Oh no! I guess that means you're gonna tell the teacher on us, right?
Yeah, you gonna make me have detention for a week straight again, loser?
Well, Michael, maybe if you were going to poop in a band camp's tubas, don't announce it in the cafeteria like the dumb idiot ape you are.
What the hell did you say to me, you little bitch?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I not speak slow enough for you, you big dumb ape?
Can't you go bother someone else? Go marry a priest or something, you goody-goody two-shoes. Can you not be a tattletale for once in your life?
Can you for not cause destruction to school property?
Hey, look. All of this arguing won't get us anywhere. Brooklyn, why don't you join us? We're about to do a Ouija board session. Care to join us?
Are all of you insane? I'm a woman of faith. I could never.
Come on, Brooklyn. You can't honestly believe that demons would attack us, right? I mean, why would they? If you join us, they'll be too afraid to attack with you on board.
No way, Jason. My parents would kill me.
Well, before they do, join us for some fun. Come on. My parents didn't get this at some occult store. This was found in the back section of a party store. How bad could it be?
Brooklyn couldn't find any reason to doubt them. So, she decided, what the hell, pardon the expression, and sat down to join them. They hid in a broom closet after the janitor left. They set up the candles and began the session. It started with the usual cheesy questions. Does so-and-so have a crush on so-and-so? Will the same so-and-so ask this person to the spring fling dance? Is it true that this girl got pregnant by her not boyfriend? And so on. Then, the typical, is there a demon here? To which the board replied, yes. That's when Jason shot a devious look at Brooklyn. He asked the board if she was really a woman of the faith. The board said no. He then asked if Brooklyn was a bigger sinner than she lets on. The board said yes. By now, the others are giggling to themselves. That was quickly brought to an end when Jason asked,
Out of all of us, who do you desire?
The board began to spell out Brooklyn's name. Just then, all but the 2 candles next to her blew out. Brooklyn began to suddenly convulse. Her eyes went into the back of her head. Her body twisted and contorted. She then let out a horrible screech. Her mouth then opened so wide, everyone could hear her jaw breaking. The candles blew out, and the room light came on. Jason was nowhere to be found. Brooklyn stared them all down. She opened her mouth to speak, and when she did, 2 voices came out of her mouth.
You foolish humans, playing with things you have no understanding of. All of you are just sinners, hiding behind your beautiful appearances. Do you really think the football team is going to keep you on the team, Michael? Do you think all your friends would still accept you if they knew your little secret about you and Coach Jefferson? Or what about you, Jenna? Would you mind telling everyone what you and Taylor's boyfriend did the homecoming dance when she was too sick from eating your purposely tainted muffins? And you, Taylor, do I need to bring up your little secret about you and Johnny's science experiment behind a metal shop class? All of you act so high and mighty, when all of you are no better than I am. Believe me, I'm only using this little bitch's body to enforce that I know everything. And there is no hiding. All of you are coming with me.
Puddles of black tar formed under the group. Long, bony arms with rotting hands reached out and grabbed them and slowly pulled them under. Their screams were heard for only a few seconds before they were fully engulfed by the puddles and pulled down to hell. Jason then appeared behind her.
Good. See what happens when you listen to me instead of my father. My father thought you would be on a path of righteousness.
What a fool.
Now, for your last task. You were to go into your parents' room and take them to hell with me.
Brooklyn nodded her head in an almost trance-like state. Later that night, Brooklyn crept into her parents' room. She stared them down from the foot of their bed. Both parents suddenly shut up, and when asked what she was doing, all she said was,
I'm sorry.
The devil made me do it.